Sure. My name is Benincasa. I'm a graduating senior this year, English education major and business. And my plans after graduation, right away, I'm trying to get a job in teaching. So hopefully teaching English or also teaching business or technology. Yeah, the main reason that we went into creating a new website for the Italian was that we saw a new potential in our audience. We didn't really change our audience or change our focus. We still focus on just the college community and the stories that we write, but we saw a new way that a lot of our alumni were accessing the articles. We were losing subscribers to the print edition and more were going to the website, so we saw a need to kind of revolutionize the whole design, the way that we were putting our articles online and the emphasis that we placed on them. So it was more about engagement. This time around, that was our main focus. We wanted to make sure that it was easily, you could like articles right from Facebook or right in line, tweet them out as easily as possible, and really make it more of a conversation. Our comments connect directly in Twitter and Facebook so that you can easily, everything's pulled from there and vice versa. And that was our big emphasis, our mission kind of going into it was this sense of engagement. And I realized that coming in, but I also realized that I had almost zero experience in HTML, CSS, using software programs like Adobe Dreamweaver, which is the main tool that we used originally to get it started, to get going on it. We started to, once we got a lot of the HTML code figured out in Dreamweaver using some of the resources we had at the time, we really dumped ourselves into a lot of how-to articles, especially myself, knowing nothing. I wanted to know as much as I possibly could about this website and getting it up and running. So using how-to articles online, a lot of different resources, but also using the school's resources, using Dreamweaver on campus and being able to use that. That software enables us to see a little bit more into the future of what that code will do, besides just being a basic text editing tool. It lets us actually see that. It's a really good tool to use if you're trying to learn things like code or learn really anything in terms of getting things from a physical form online, because it shows you more than just a basic notepad document would. It actually shows you and lets you see as a learner what this may progress into, which is a nice thing to see. In terms of technology on campus, it's one of the biggest things, even since I've been here starting a freshman year in those 4 years. I've worked for the Office of Admissions since then, and every single year, even throughout the year, it seems like those questions come up more and more. Now I really can't give a tour without a parent or a student asking, where can you get wireless on campus? When we're actually showing a dorm room, they're looking around to see if there's cable outlets or if everything is Wi-Fi. And that's the biggest thing. And I would say that's the one thing that can be improved, and we're seeing it kind of start to expand the past couple of years, but getting that wireless everywhere it possibly can on campus and making sure it's consistent. That's one of the biggest things that we get from families, especially when they're going to schools that may be state schools or maybe cheaper schools, and they do have wireless everywhere. They can access it wherever they need to. But on top of that, with the databases, I just presented for a SCAD the other day, and I was using every single database I felt like the library allowed me to. Obviously, I wasn't using that much, but it felt like it, and it's great to be able to have those resources. Living off campus the past 2 years, it's nice that I can actually access all those databases, journals, all those different things the library has from my apartment off campus or at the public library. Those are tools and those are assets that I use almost every single day, and I would feel, in a sense, kind of helpless without them.